Storm spotters are on standby if the storms turn violent.
And Fox 4's Zach Summers is live on Signal Hill with how some of the chasers in the metro prepare and if the rest of us should buckle up for a bumpy ride this spring. Zach?
Yeah, storm chasers head right into severe weather. We're no exception here, Fox 4, thanks to this beast of a vehicle behind me. But there are two men in Johnson County who live for the chase.
And that's what we love to do.
John Hale and Carl Hobi have been fascinated with the weather practically their entire lives.
We're always the first people on the ground.
The two have been a team since 2015 and are known as the KC Storm Trackers.
You see pictures of what these things can do, and being up close and personal, it's a feeling like no other.
Carl does the navigating. John monitors radar and forecast models. Both men are certified storm spotters for the National Weather Service. They say the job is 90% driving, 10% chasing.
Because you're driving, trying to get to this spot, that spot. Models are constantly changing.
But if you're just out there to get a thrill, you really shouldn't be out there.
They're itching to get back on the road.
7:53 p.m.
This EF3 tornado, spotted 30 minutes north of Salina, Kansas, was the only tornado they tracked last year.
We were within a mile or two of it.
The weather in general across the Kansas City metro area was fairly tame last spring. There was just 1 week in May where severe weather hit, producing 5-week tornadoes.
A couple of things happened last year. One, we had that ridiculously cold April. This April has not been nearly that cold.
Fox 4 meteorologist Joe Loria predicts the plains might see bigger storms develop this year, but the severe weather outlook will likely be average.
We're going to see a little bit of an uptick in tornadoes over on the Kansas side, maybe a small uptick on the Missouri side, but I don't think this year is going to be overwhelmingly bad.
It's not exactly the news John and Carl want to hear.
So hopefully it starts soon.
But they also know how destructive storms can be.
And we understand that they destroy lives and property, and we don't wish that on nobody.
John and Carl say safety is the most important thing when it comes to storm chasing. They suggest anyone interested in learning about it first ride with trained professionals before ever doing it on your own. And they say you should never really chase storms by yourself. Zach Summers, Fox 4 News.